Good day, everyone. How y'all doing? Thanks for stopping by and tuning in, as always. So, let's now get on to the daytime version of Chocowinity in Washington. Greenville, I don't show because it was getting dark right then and there, the last shades of light. So, alright, here we go. Alright, so this is bonus footage or in the daytime here at the Chocowinity yard. I just got this trip earlier, so we're fast forwarding to a couple weeks as of from today. But I just dropped the crew off. It's the Norfolk Southern Railway, Chocowinity. That's the bridge I came across to get here. But yeah, this is the yard. So I'm getting ready to take off. So I will show you all town from here to Washington next door. I need to have my phone mount up to the dash for at least the windshield, so I have to keep on holding this. But yeah, this is what it looks like during the daytime, because at night it can be very treacherous because it's not much lighting out here of eastern North Carolina, and it can definitely fog up a bit at times. It can definitely get foggy, but I'm just making a right. If I go left, which I will, that's Washington next door. But this is just from the yard down, so give me about sunlight. But there's no traffic behind me. But that's the rest of the yard over there. So I would have showed you what I showed you the yard from that angle, but over here where I went to last time I was here at night, turn up in here. So if this was one of those trips where the guys are, loading up or to check in here at the office back there, from checking out at the hotel in Washington at the Quality Inn, like I said, to bring them around here, it's usually be on, I think, Mondays and Friday mornings, overnight hours, around 1:45 in the morning. You would come around this. I would come around this curve here. See, that's the main track. So crossing from underneath the bridge, you follow this all the way around. See, this definitely looks different during the daytime. I never came down this way I actually had just to see it myself what it looks like in the daytime. But at night, it is totally dark. Pitch black. But we would follow this all the way. I would follow this all the way around. Just saying, for anyone who would do trips like this, you follow this all the way around. This main track runs all the way down to the Neuse River Drawbridge and the yard. And all the way west. So this runs parallel right here with Highway 17 I was telling y'all about. All the way to 70, and then goes 17 south, then to 70 west, all the way back to Selma. So back through Kinston, the Simpson Farms, the Grange, back through Goldsboro, Princeton, Pine Level, and then into Selma. But this is where this pathway would end, where I would stop right at. Okay, that plank is still there. This plank right here. So I couldn't show y'all in the previous clips because it was dark and stuff over here, and it was very foggy. So yeah, this little plank, or just somewhere around here, as long as they want to get trapped in, I guess, poison ivy or whatever, that goes all the way back to the yard. But like I said, that runs, if I can zoom in. Wait a minute. Damn. Steady cam. Let me stop. Okay, I had to turn Steadicam off so I could zoom in and show y'all. That's as far as I can zoom in. All the way down there. Runs all the way down to Vanceboro, Ernal. I wish I could go out and show you, but that'd be too far, I think, from here. And there's an area called Waco or Waco, they call it, either or, to a I forgot what it's called. I think it's another quarry or something, dirt. But they pick up down there too. But yeah, so the engines, let me zoom back out. Damn, come on. So the engines would sit right here, somewhere along here, because of how many train cars pulling from back there from the office. It all depends. Sometimes it would be like 30, 28 cars. And they get back in this van. And basically, radio there. They get on the radio. They'll get on the radio. I think it's, what's the channel here? 53 or 57. They get on the radio. I think it's channel 57. They get on the radio. Mind you, it's 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning. And they're requesting, it's called what they call track authority. Anywhere east of Selma Yard and Pine Level, Goldsboro, Princeton, Goldsboro, LaGrange, Kinston, the Sanderson Farms, and then down to New Bern up here to Choco is all under track authority. Because you don't see you don't see a rail light traffic signal indicator up ahead. So that's why they call it track authority, to proceed on, almost like kind of like in aviation, announcing your intentions and stuff. Well, no, I don't want to compare it to that, but you having to get clearance still from railroad controller, to proceed on down the track. So the main line here all the way, and it's just them that runs this track. Amtrak does not run through here, nor does, well, CSX does, but in the opposite direction from the Choco yard, because both those freight companies east of here goes all the way out to Aurora, which I'm not going to drive all the way out there. I think it's about, let me see, pause this. You see, we're right there. 33 minutes, 27 miles, or 35 minutes, 27 miles. All the way there. But it's just, like I said, the Outer Banks, Pamlico River, Goose Creek Island, Bayboro, down from New Bern. Yeah, Vanceboro and Ernal are just down here. How far are they from? Let me see. No, not from my location. Cancel. There you go. Say Vance. 15 miles, 17 miles, 22 minutes. That's straight down 17. So like I said, they follow this all the way down. Now you put in for Ernal, 18 miles, 26 minutes, 22 miles, 26-minute drive. Down to a post office. The Tuesdays and Thursdays sometimes are where the engines will sit. So the crew back then, though, if they still were, I don't know, out of the Choco, would take train all the way down there in order to give themselves a ride, to be given a ride, a taxi all the way back up here. So I would just take the Selma crew from the hotel to the Choco yard first so they could check in, but then they would have to come all the way down here to get the train. And let me see if I can do this. Okay, so that's Ernal satellite. Yep, right here. Get off of Highway 17 and take there's a gas station right there. You take Macedonia Church Road. Macedonia Church Road over the old brick road. There's a post office right here. And this is the crossing where I would drop them off at. In this little area right here where my finger is, where it's a silver box for each crossing, gate crossing. I drop them off there. Now the engines back then were allowed to sit here, or were sitting here, but then they would get complaints from time to time because of children that live in this area, homes and stuff next to the tracks, that, you know, piece of equipment is right there and everything. So then they would have to have the train move back, I don't know how many feet, but somewhere around here. I think this area right here, well away from the crossing. So they weren't happy about having to walk all the way over here to get the train. So what they would do is they would leave their bags in the trunk of the vans and just slowly pull the engines up to the crossing to get the rest of to get their bags and proceed on, because they don't want to carry all the bags of luggage all the way, you know, down the main line over here and so and so. But yeah, that's Ernal. And then Waco, or Waco, how it's spelled, Weyc, Waco, CHO, no, Weyhauser, I think it is, Weyhauser Vance, Weyhauser Road, Weyhauser Road, Weyhauser. Okay, this is the cement plant, or whatever you call it, Weyhauser. I would used to go here sometimes in a system here to pick up, building supply comes to pick up cement, rock, whatever, out of here. So off of the main line would come through here. Okay, yeah, see, there's 17. All right, yeah, Ernal Brick Road. I would sometimes have to come around here for them to come over here and back around to the main line right here. Sorry, so come around back here to the main line here to go to New Neuse River Drawbridge. So y'all again, I ain't doing it. Yeah, or I would leave here this way and come down, what is that, NC Highway 43. That takes you back over to 70 as well. Yep, Weyhauser, over, that's 70 right there. See, and there's New Bern. So, asking, yeah, it would say asking to drop off or pick up at, back then. But this is the whole stretch of 17 from Craven County. Right now, I'm in Bedford County. That's Chocowinity. Pitt County is Greenville, and Greene County is just Greene County, basically, but it's all the same. Pitt, Greene County Airport, such and such. So, all right, let me get out of here, and because they probably obviously still go to Weyhauser and stuff. But pull this back up. Map, Wilmar, Choco. So yeah, I'm not gonna take this route all the way back down. I could, but I mean, I'm closer to here and back over, you know. So besides, I'm hungry too. I might stop at King's Chicken or something. But let me show y'all Washington real quick, and we're gonna call it that. I don't know about as far as Greenville. Whatever I show you Greenville, just maybe be the airport once again and go from there. Alright, so we're just pulling out from the basically no outlet pathway road. So back across the bridge we go. So yeah, like I said, this is Bedford County, North Carolina. It can't be them on the engine right now. Or is that somebody else? I don't know. But it was as far as it getting their cars so they can go home. Because they already brought a train to Selma, which was P90. So, long story short, dispatch said for 1600, 4 o'clock. They didn't get there till 5:30, 17:30. So, Highway 17 business. So it's just about getting dark. So, but yeah, this is basically downtown Chocowinity. Aurora straight ahead, Washington to the left, New Bern to the right. So I'm going to cut left. I could take 17 bypass that goes along a bridge, passing the bypass. Hardee's to your left. There's a gas station that I showed y'all before. I've been there a few times just to get some refreshment. So yeah, Chocowinity incorporated since 1959. That's how long they've been around. Oh, so that's the police department. Go figure. I was like, I know it's somewhere around here. Food Line, like I told y'all last time. Yeah, they got two grocery stores. That one and one called Food Pride that I already passed up. From Grimsland, North Carolina. I took Grimsland Bridge Road, which is a shortcut. See Dollar General, Choco Mart. That's been there since I last was here back then. I guess they tore down the news station. I don't know. I know it used to be one there or somewhere. Dollar Tree. So you got $2 stores: Dollar Tree, Dollar General, the Burger King, and Speedway. I'm still here. Like I said, Burger King, they remodeled however many years ago that was after I left. So like I said, the bridge up ahead, that's 17th bypass. And that just takes you all the way back to 17 business exit. So we're not officially yet in Washington, but we're getting ready to enter Washington, North Carolina. Again, Bedford County, Washington, and Chocowinity. So yeah, so that's 17 bypass above us. Well, now we just cleared it. So like I said, I would take this business all the way, because if I take bypass, I would then pass up or have to get off at the exit then to go to the yard. I just take business all the way and then make a right turn to be closer to the yard, because you're not going through that many lights, but but two lights, and they're miles apart from each other. They're not even close. The speed limit is 55 on it, but the bypass is what, 70? But I mean, it's not really a minute difference between the two. I mean, I don't know. I would just, people would say, oh no, bypass is quicker, or business. I mean, they both time limit wise are just about the same. So time consumption wise are about the same length, the limits to get into the yard. I mean, as far as apart from the hotel over here, the Quality Inn, like I said, back then where they used to stay at. See, this is the other part of the main track where we just went over that goes out to Aurora and all the ferries and stuff. Out there in Aurora, they have ports, rail yard ports, intermodal, I guess, and stuff out there. I only been there a few times back when I first started years ago on the CSX side. So you make your more money going more distances out there, you know, as you would over here to Chocowinity or the CSX's Greenville's yard shanty office, like a little small terminal, crossing from the from Pitt Greenville Airport, north on the northeast side of town from the airport. So started to develop whatever, some stuff over here. So yeah, this is all marine boat yards and stuff. You know, like I said, again, these rivers, Belhaven is what, another less than 40 some miles away that I've never been to before. You got New Bern, you got Trenton, North Carolina, or the Trent River. What's the other town? Oh, Emerald Isle. Yeah, see, it's Pamlico River. Now we're in Washington. You got Tar Heel, North Carolina. So, not home of the Tar Heel. Well, the Tar Heels. UNC, Chapel Hill, Greensboro, NC State, Wolfpack. North Carolina is a beautiful state. I don't know about as far as Western North Carolina though, because that's where the Smokies and all that stuff is. Smoky Mountains. If you go to our right, which I never went down, that's historic downtown Washington. But this is all Washington anyway. So Junction NC Route Highway 32. Like I said, up ahead is a shopping mall plaza. There's an actual mall, Washington Mall, along with a movie theater. Yeah, they got enough to offer. And wherever I guess the police department was back in the opposite direction, or maybe over here to our right. But like I said, Washington police is out here too. They ain't just Choco, but Choco is definitely a lot smaller. So, yep. But yeah, this is this is a clear point. Bayview Ferry 22 miles, Swan Quarter Ferry 61 miles. King's Chicken is straight ahead. Williamson, North Carolina, Greenville, Bath, and Belhaven, North Carolina. I guess I'll stop at King Chicken because otherwise I was going to end up having the usual fast food around here. Because ain't, you know, I am hungry though. So, let's see. King Chicken. I just went on their website, Google Maps. Might have some good food. We'll see. Alright, y'all. I did record me walking into the place, but I decided to cut it off. And just delete it. I mean, because it was copyrighted music playing anyway, and I was just showing my face, so it was like 48 seconds. But I just placed my order. They have wingettes. If y'all don't know what wingettes are, basically that's without the tip. You still get the drum and the flat in the drum. So a 6-piece wingette. It's not a combo. If you just get with the tip, they said it costs more. Then they got a small order of gizzards, 2 French fries, and 1 large drink, which is a tier wine. So they say about maybe 5 or 10 minutes it'll be. But let me show y'all. Hope they might be good, the food, because it is a independent mom and pop place. Said that the owner so and so, but still a little sponsoring for them. Why not? Flavor Glass, O'Reilly's next door. So, like I said before, this is Washington. So, I told them the only King Chicken, or that I know of from Chicago, is Harold's King Chicken shack. So they don't just only serve chicken here. They have breakfast biscuits, there's cheese biscuits, collards, collard greens, and they have hamburgers and hot dogs here too. So behind me. Yeah, so I need to be doing some point of view videos, like try to be more fancy with my camera angles and things of that nature. So yeah, them in the background. So yeah, I kind of like this setup. So I'm right next to the sign. Oh shit. Look at that. All right, let me stop messing around there. All right, so that's 3 minutes in this clip. I'm gonna pause it right here. All right, y'all. I just got my food, and unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to show you all the rest of town because it is just about dark. It is 2028 or 2030, 8:30. So it would pretty much just be I mean, there's still a little light, but it would just pretty much be a repeat of what I showed y'all last time. So, and not only that, I got to get back to Selma as soon as possible. Why? Because because I'm sharing currently this van with the other driver who had to give the van up so I could do this particular trip in the first place. So the quicker, faster I get back, because I think she's still on the board, and to, you know, yeah, go on and do another trip and all that, because one of the other vans where the door got messed up on, a black van that somebody hit, is now currently in the shop for body repairs, and it probably won't be till another 2 weeks so that gets done. So we're supposed to have another van come deliver to us from either the Pomona yard or Linwood somewhere, but it hasn't yet, as far as I know. But this is my day to work as of Monday. I'm off on Tuesdays and Wednesdays. I don't have to worry about none of that. So I don't have to worry about sharing a van with nobody, even though I share this particular van that she drives when she's off on Thursdays and Fridays. Those are her days off. So I drive it then and drive the other van, another van that another driver has and uses that takes off Saturdays and Sundays on the weekend. I'll drive that van because there's nobody else on the board but then just me and the other driver after she comes off of Thursdays and Fridays. And so initially, originally there was just 3 vans. So we're just down to 2 basically. Until another van comes over, then we'll be back to 3. Then once the other van gets fixed, then I guess they'll make 4 vans. So yeah, it's just a shortage as is, just like it's a shortage for other drivers, it's shortage for the railroad, for engineers and conductors, all kinds of crap. So I'm just, like I said, now leaving Washington. So what else was I gonna say? So yeah, like I said, tomorrow, Wednesday, off. I won't have to worry about, you know, all this. Otherwise, they would have been calling and saying, "Are you on your way back?" Dispatch or the driver, one of the drivers called and say, "Are you?" So this trip I got, like I said, it didn't get to the yard, Selma yard, till 5:30. Dispatch said for 4 o'clock, 1600. Well, PO1 side, I guess, when I asked them about it from through their dispatcher controller, saying, you know, what's going on, they say, yeah, so-and-so. I overheard them say so-and-so about them going to be a little later coming into the yard or held up or whatever. And the other rail crew said the same thing. I said, well, you could perhaps assist us. So I went to assist them for a minute, finished with them, going back to the house for a minute to, you know, grab a quick snack and, you know, turn on the porch light or whatever. By the time I get back, you know, so-and-so. Basically, we don't have, see, there's the sheets over here again, the sheets over here. See, it's a little daylight, but it's completely dark. We don't have, we need, I'm saying to myself, get a motion detector light thing for the front porch. We got one for the side, on the side of the house, but, you know, so I have to constantly, if me and myself, I was down home, having to turn the light on at night or whatever. So 264 going back westbound towards Greenville, Dollar General. Take the Greenville bypass. I ain't gonna go back about around the airport because, like I said, it'll be the same result last time at night. So if this was maybe an hour ago, then yeah, maybe, but no. So maybe another time or something. Like I said, once again, shout out to Nick Johnson and a couple other YouTubers who do travel vlogs, or as far as unboxing and, you know, going behind the scenes on each state throughout the country, continent of the world. So yeah, him unboxing North Carolina cities and towns and stuff. Like I said, when I was at the Craven County rest area in New Bern off Highway 70 to go use the restroom, like all rest areas, they have a state map. Says you are here, so and so, and where you're trying to go. You know, like a road atlas. you know, but that's a state map. So, but yeah, there's another guy, gentleman, I came across last night who I guess lives somewhere in Raleigh. He has a channel and is unboxing as far as everything around the state and around the city of Raleigh and such. But yeah, I've said to some of you all individually that I have also this Wednesday, I finally go prepare and take my aviation or FAA private pilot exam, or PPL license for short, or PAR for short, private airplane test this Wednesday afternoon, 12:30. So 30 minutes after lunchtime, 12 noon. I originally scheduled the exam Friday, so you have to schedule the stuff online. And I don't think it's just because of COVID. Then now, yeah, because of COVID. Because I guess back then or back in the day, you could just do a walk-in appointment, such as like a barbershop thing or something, you know. But yeah, I show up to the testing center, which is the FBO office facility. FBO stands for Fixed Base Operations. There at the airport at RDU, Raleigh Durham, Romeo Delta uniform. The airport over here, I think it's Warren County, OCW airport code, Oscar Charlie Whiskey. That's over here for Bedford County. Again, I wouldn't be able to show y'all that because it's dark. It's now officially dark. So, well, on the camera it shows more lighting, but in reality it's dark. So, ooh, excuse me. Woo! So, yeah, that's it. Scheduled the test Friday so I can take it this Wednesday. Tomorrow, first thing in the morning, tomorrow I'll get my hair cut, because yesterday I texted my barber, said, you available for 8 a.m. Tuesday? He said, yeah. That's the only one I get it cut, between 8 and 9 in the morning. Lately, since I've been back here, I always be getting a haircut first thing in the doggone morning. I'm used to getting it cut early, late afternoon, early evening. Not necessarily late evening, you know, from my previous barber, or just back then growing up, my father cut my hair because he always cut my hair. So, but you know, I don't get it a certain way or detailed, and I just get it straight bald and it just grows back, you know, from the head down to my mustache, beard, sideburns. I get it all clean shaved, all cut off, no brush cut, nothing. That's what I've been getting, how I've been getting it done, at least back when I was trucking, right when I got my CDL that same year, 2014. You know, doing it. So, yep. So we're officially out of Washington. We're still in Bedford County until we cross over into Pitt County, and then Greene County, beyond Greenville, and then into Farmville, North Carolina, all the way basically to Kinley with 301 of Highway 42 and then 95. So, Farmville, North Carolina. Shout out to the Lady of Rage. If y'all know her, she was heavily West Coast influenced on the underground, the West Coast scene, by, I think, founded by like Dr. Dre and many others. And yeah, that's a long story short, but I think, yeah, that's where she's from originally, Farmville, North Carolina. But yeah, she definitely has talent back then when she was on the scene. She just didn't get a lot of respect or a lot of recognition. That she's like let's say like DJ Quick and them, for anybody like underground, so and so, like, you know, she's, you know, one of them. But yeah, she definitely is a she's definitely a raw cut female MC. I last seen her doing it was a freestyle thing on the Cypher 10 years ago, actually. I just saw the video the other day. Her and this cat named Blind Fury. This was back during the 106 in Park days. Y'all remember the Freestyle Fridays and, you know, and all that, where, you know, for 30 seconds you freestyle the champion against challenger and vice versa. But yeah, so, but yeah, she represents this state. And again, along with many others, like I said, J. Cole, Fayetteville, so I still have to post that. Because I made another trip to Fayetteville after the one I showed y'all previously. So I'm trying to get, I have maybe 2 or 3 more railroad vlogs left to do. I have one that I went to, never been to before, but Wells Creek, Stokesdale, North Carolina and Stokes County, which is northwest of Winston-Salem. It's out there in the boonies, but it's a Duke Energy plant or something like that, or rock quarry or something, where they pick up, you know, that stuff and take it back up Roanoke way, as far as I know. And yeah, that's it. There you have it. So, like I said, I'm well out of Washington here in Bedford County. I think I'm getting ready to cross into Pitt County right now. I'm gonna be coming across. Okay, yeah. See, I'm coming across this road I took from out of Grimsland, North Carolina. Grimsland, North Carolina to the left, so Grimsland Bridge Road is to our left. So I'm passing that now, which is, again, your shortcut if you're leaving Choco Yard. If you don't want to go back to Washington to get back on Tuesday, you can take Grimsland over to cut across like it's going to storm. To cut across. So, okay. 11 minutes in on this recording, they hadn't even called me yet. Dispatch or driver, whoever. So, that's it. So, I can maybe do a voice memo at the end of this and tell you how the food was, because I can't take picture of it or nothing like that and post it on IG. Like I said, I gave them a tag or, you know, advertise it in the sponsoring them, but I just had a fry. It's just regular fresh crinkle cut, so ain't nothing, you know. Salt, pepper. I asked for salt, pepper, and hot sauce, so, you know, the usual. So I might do one more clip once, I don't know, but I'm gonna stop it right here. So that's going to conclude this edition of the vlog and all of my railroad vlogs up to date. And yeah, that was a minor error that she's from Farmville, Virginia. I never knew there was a Farmville, Virginia. It's just miles west of Richmond. It's basically out in the country. So now what I'm going to do, I guess next, I have a few clips of, but I'll put up here and there as a shorts ever since YouTube had introduced it back in the spring, that just shorts of me at, you know, every part of town while on train trips. YouTube shorts is basically IG posts, IG stories for 30 seconds or less instead of a minute or less. So might just post a few clips of those, because really now my next project, actually I have one other, well, it was a railroad vlog, but I had already completed the trip, so it's just me driving all the way back to Selma, listening to some music, just singing along, and with the phone mount hooked up to attached to the windshield. I might play that afterwards, upload that afterwards, and then on to my discovery flight, and at the same time, well, first my medical, document that, and then on to my discovery flight, and then we'll see what goes on from there after that. Hopefully I'll sign up for my flight lessons, because I can do that at my own pace, take lessons and what have you. So I'm just currently here on this Friday evening, Friday night, watching Bad Boys 2. Bad Boys 1 just went off on TBS. Very funny. But some known reason, that's all they would air is back-to-back 1 and 2. They've never aired yet 3. Bad Boys for Life. Ever since the movie came out January this past year, you know, before COVID had this boo-boo virus had crept on the scene. And I got through watching part 3 a couple months ago. Me and my stepfather, we watched it together. But I'm saying they did not yet aired it on network television. I'm not understanding. Maybe it's something going on behind the scenes. I don't know. But they'll probably air sooner or later, because might be still talking of maybe doing a 4th installment. Anywho, yeah, that's it on this 3-minute outro and conclusion. So, from my channel to your channel. Salute. mainstream entertainment, Michael Carter Studios and production. Oh yeah, if you like that vlog, check out these vlogs.